What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in to another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk. Matt here after a losing Monday. Not the start to the week that we wanted to, but it could have been much worse because, my gosh, Minnesota. Double overtime. They lose by 4. We covered the 5.5, but it was hairy. Double overtime. Ohio State was up big in that second overtime. We got a bunch of made late threes that got the cover for us. The Nets lost by 13, so they didn't cover that 9.5, and the whiskey bet was the bad bet of the day. That game fell 136, nowhere near the over. Wisconsin scored their part, kind of, but didn't get much help on the other end there, so the game was way under. Did not come anywhere close to going over 155.5, so down 1.2 units for the week. Not horrible on a Monday. Plenty of time to make that up to have a winning week here in the month of January. All right, so it's Tuesday. Did I say Wednesday? It's Tuesday, right? I'm all messed up, okay? Just FYI. I'm still jet lagged and not on the right time zone and everything else. It's Tuesday. Did I say Wednesday? I think I said Tuesday. I apologize. Tuesday for the Daily Juice Podcast. So if I threw you off there at the beginning, I apologize. 3 sports, 3 bets. We're bringing it back. We haven't done one of these in a while. 3 sports, 3 bets. Let's first start talking about the NBA. The Boston Celtics are on the road at the Denver Nuggets. The Celtics on the road this year are 12-5 to the under. But this total is set at 236. That is high. You have to go back to the Bulls game back on the road on the 21st of December to find a total this high for the Boston Celtics. This can very well be a Boston Celtics team total first half over bet if you would like it to be. I don't hate that at all. It's high, though. Celtics' last 2 games have gone under on this road trip. The game against Minnesota to start the road trip went over 215.5, went over by 17.5. But against Houston and OKC, 220.5 and 225, the game went under. Both those games went way under by 28 and by 25.5. Yet the books here, even though Boston's gone under in 3 of the last 4 games, they're coming in with the over. San Antonio, home and away for Denver. Both games went under, 238.5 and 236. Both games went under by 3 and by 15.5 points. The home game before that against Atlanta, 247. The game went over by 12 points. The Nuggets scored 139 points in that game. But Boston defensively should be looking to slow down tempo just a little bit here. Denver is 10-6 to the over at home. But with Boston being such an under team on the road, 12-5, and the fact that Boston defensively, I don't know if they really want to get into too big of a shootout here, even though we know they can score. And Boston's offense is capable of scoring with anybody. They average over 118 points per game. That's 4th best in the NBA. Denver scores 120 points, 21 points per game. That's 3rd best in the NBA. Defensively, Boston, though, 108.3 given up. That is 6th best in the NBA. They are a team that does not give up easy baskets. They don't give you easy looks. They guard the 3-point line, and they take a ton of threes. On the road, they're more likely to miss threes. I'm going to play the under. I think Denver can win this game. I think Boston might lose this game outright, but they could bounce back after their loss to OKC. Boston may be a little bit ticked off here and want to go out there and prove a point. Losing 105-92 to Oklahoma City in a game in which SGA said they wanted Boston, they got Boston, and they beat up on Boston. Now they go to Denver. Difficult road trip for the Celtics. This is the last game of the road trip. They go back home to play Sacramento coming up on the 10th of January. So it's a tough game to handicap from a side perspective. I'm just going to bet the under. 236 under Boston and Denver in the NBA. Second bet, West Virginia. They're at home, and they are home dogs to Arizona. West Virginia, it's D-Rock, who has been tremendous. They beat Oklahoma State by 19 points. They beat Kansas on the road as 13.5-point dogs. Won the game outright, taking down KU. This team has wins over teams, well, they beat Arizona in a tournament earlier this year. 6.5-point dogs. won the game by 7. Now they see them again in really strange conference play, Big 12 action. It's just bizarre. This is a conference game, but it is West Virginia and Arizona. Look, Arizona's won 4 games in a row. They beat Cincinnati in their last game on the road, beat them by 5 as 2.5-point dogs. They didn't cover against TCU, but they won. They hammered Central Michigan, and they hammered Samford. They lost on a neutral to UCLA, 4-point favorites. They lost by 3. Arizona's just 2-4 on the road this year, ATS, while West Virginia is 5-3 to ATS at home and 3-0 in Big 12 play so far against the number. I'll take West Virginia here. According to KenPom, the Mountaineers win the game outright. They're 2.5-point home dogs. I don't think Arizona should be favored here. West Virginia plus 2.5. If you can get 3, I like it even better. But West Virginia plus 2.5 at home against Arizona to win the game. You want to take money line? Take the money line. I'll just take the 2.5 points just in case here on that. But let's get a win here in Morgantown. Should be a rocking atmosphere, tough road game, and obviously the loss already this year to West Virginia. They may go 0-2, Arizona might, against West Virginia this year. This time on the road, tough place to play. Arizona so far this year, the road has not been all that too kind to Arizona this year. They lost at Wisconsin, 103-88. They lost and they beat Cincinnati in their last game, 72-67. But on the neutral courts, they lost to Oklahoma. They lost to West Virginia. That game did go to overtime, but they lost those games. Things at 8-5, not looking great for Tommy Lloyd's club here with Arizona. West Virginia off to a tremendous start. They're 11-2. Everyone's jumping up and down about D-Rock and his son Tucker DeVries. Give me D-Rock. Give me West Virginia plus 2.5 for 1.1 units. And we'll get back involved with hockey. This is a dangerous bet. I'm not going to lie. We're going to go and take the Vegas Golden Knights, who are the 3rd best team, wins on the puck line tonight up against San Jose Sharks on the road. 26-13. San Jose is 27-15 on the puck line this year. Only Anaheim is better at 27-12. The difference is, in terms of profitability, the Golden Knights are the most profitable team in all of hockey right now on the puck line. They're up over 16 units on the puck line. San Jose is not that far behind. The Sharks are up 8 units. That's not horrible, okay? But Golden Knights are up double on that. 16.6 units so far, being 26-13 on the puck line. Alexander Georgiev will start in net, unconfirmed, but most likely in net for San Jose. He's 9-11 with a 3.55 goals against average. He's faced in, so far, the Golden Knights, he's faced them 3 times this year. He's 1-2 with a 4.06 goals against average. It's not been pretty. Adin Hill most likely gets to start here for Vegas. Vegas has been pretty good with Adin Hill in net. He's 17-6-2 with a 2.58 goals against average. Adin Hill has played 1 time against San Jose, a 6-3 win back on the 27th of December at San Jose, like this game is. First game, 7-3. Second game, 6-3. Both games went over. You can bet the over if you want. I'm just concerned about San Jose not scoring here and the game not going over. I think the safer play is just to play the puck line. Even money on Vegas on the puck line here. They're the number 1 team in hockey up against the worst team in hockey. San Jose is 13-23-6 with 32 points. Vegas is 27-9-3 with 57 points. Vegas is 4-1 straight up over their last 5 games. 3-1, 5-2, 3-0, and 6-3. Last 5 games in which they have won, or last 4 games in which they have won, they've won them all on the puck line. In fact, you have to go back to a 3-2 win over Minnesota on the 15th of December for the last time the Golden Knights won a game and did not cover the puck line. They've covered the puck line in 7 consecutive victories in 7 of the last 8 games. Vegas on the puck line has won. Let's bet the streak. Vegas, even money on the puck line here to win by 1.5, by 2 goals or more up against these San Jose Sharks. All right. So 3 bets for 3 sports for us here today. In the NBA, Boston on the road at Denver. We're going under 236 for 1.1 units. West Virginia is at home against Arizona in college basketball. We're taking the home dog at plus 2.5 for West Virginia for 1.1 units. And the Vegas Golden Knights on the road at San Jose on the puck line. Even money on that play. We're putting 1 unit down on the Vegas Golden Knights to come in and get a win here for Vegas over by winning by 2 goals or more up against San Jose here tonight in the third and final meeting between Vegas and San Jose tonight. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning. It's the Daily Juice Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.